Welcome to part 22 of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play. So before we get to the next stage or whatever, I think it's Kingdom Valley. Yeah, it's Kingdom Valley. But before we do that, we have a lot of side missions to go through. So in this side mission, similar to like, yeah, it's pretty much an escort mission, a really bad escort mission, but it's still an escort mission, where we have to destroy all the enemies that are in, and I think the girl's name is Anna. I'm not too sure. But the point is, we have to destroy these enemies, these that are blocking your path, and you don't have to worry about her health. She does have a health bar, but if you stay confident, you don't have to worry about how that health bar dropping low. It is possible to fail this mission, but you just have to suck really bad. I'm not saying, and I know some people are gonna come at me saying that, oh, this game, oh, so you're saying that, you're saying that, oh, people may not like this game because they suck at it. No, I am not saying it that way, or at least not the game as a whole, and just saying it to this one mission. That's all. So of course, I think the biggest pain with this mission is when you're on the bridges, because it's very possible to get stuck in those pillars, and the camera will freak out. And of course I get hit by a friggin' missile barrage. Wonderful. And it's here I discovered this move actually, where if you double tap at the R1 button and Silver will do a different animation. It's actually the animation Silver's "it's no use" animation. And I think you use that animation to grab other characters or players in multiplayer mode. But I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work without a glitch. It's in multiplayer, and I could thank people like Darkspine Sonic for actually discovering those glitches, and the glitches in Sonic Boom too, actually. So, of course, we have to get rid of this enemy batch that's in the way. I don't think this was needed. And I was gonna throw it at that one part, at that one enemy, but lo and behold, I missed because this game's wonderful physics engine. Yes, I keep bringing that up, but, you know, it's terrible. But hey, at least the person does a good job at hiding in an alleyway, at least attempts to, before rushing in and head into the action. And of course we have one more enemy to go by, which is really easy, and one of the barrels had rings. Yeah, occasionally in Soliana, you'll run into those barrels that'll have rings inside. It's very rare, and I think they're only available during missions, but there's actually a lemon where it contains lemons. Yeah, a barrel full of lemons in Soliana. It may not sound like much, but it leaves such a lasting impression. Because it stands out. Slow down. Yeah, slow down.
Hey.
Okay. That was a mission. And let's see, what rank do I get? Is it, I don't think it's a good rank. Yeah, it's a B rank. B rank. Yeah. So, now that we are done with that mission, we have to head into the Soliana Forest. Meaning, oh yeah, we have to traverse this entire fucking forest as Silver. Chaos Control! Okay, we're back. So, similar to Sonic, we have to do the Trials of Soliana as Silver the Hedgehog. Now don't worry, these aren't the same trials as we've done with Sonic. These are actually completely different, but they're also not as interesting, mind you. So our first mission, and we have to defeat all the enemies in 5 minutes because Blaze is inside that cage, and she could somehow manage to survive 5 minutes of or at least hold their breath for at least 5 minutes. That's pretty badass, I will say that. And I wish I can hold my breath for at least 5 minutes. It's now again we have to. Again, if you look at her in the cage, it looks like she doesn't give. It looks like she doesn't give too much of a damn anymore. It's like, you know what? I don't want to be in this game anymore. Just kill me now. Just kill my character off. I don't really care. I have a feeling this is foreshadowing. So, anyway, hey, we have to kill all the enemies in 5 minutes, because after we kill all the enemies, the cage will open up, and we simply have to walk up to her in order to end the mission. And, of course, it's not doing many wonders. Well, he's a single psychokinesis throw is not helping. Oh, and I got somewhat ambushed. I got hit by an easy to avoid ambush. Again, you'll know when the Iblis worms are coming up. I think these are Mephiles worms actually, I'm not too sure. But you'll know when they're coming and when you see the plumes of dust from the coming from the ground. And if you hear the sound. And I tried to use that move. Okay, that's done.
Hey.
You seem to value your friends. More or less. We'll get into that later. Oh, we will get into that later.
That was easy.
I still got a B rank. So that was pretty much the first trial. Again, nothing too interesting about it. And that was one of the videos where I had to cut because I was getting dangerously close to my time limit before the video lags. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I am actually back on I am using Pinnacle Studio again. And because for some reason Movie Maker wasn't working for me in terms of the recording process. So if you see a change in quality, then that's why. Okay, now in the second trial, it's pretty much a memory test as of what happened during the course of the plot, with each loading screen in between, mind you. But yeah. The answers is right, left. Meaning going to the right portal twice, and then on the last question you go into the left portal. Oh, if you talk to this guy, hey, and ask for the question, you're not gonna get a very good score. See?
I need to pull it together.
Yeah. I don't understand why my score lowers. There's when I simply just talk to the guy, just to know what question I'm answering. Unless the developers expect you to play this game multiple times to the point where you get this mission down pat. The thing is, no one goes back to play this game often. Okay, so in this mission, what we have to do here is destroy every enemy without using any boxes or items. Even though I'm technically using the enemy's projectiles, maybe that's the only exception, who knows. That, and I can also grab enemies themselves, so it's just another type of challenge, only even more dull. Oh, let's see. Whoa. I think that move also strengthens your throws. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't know it because the physics engine in this game is so horrible. Well, it doesn't even unlock the full potential of Silver's abilities. Or at least, who knows? Maybe one day when Silver gets his own game, like his own spin-off game that won't even play like Sonic the Hedgehog. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll unleash his full unleash the full potential of Silver's psychic abilities, and I got hit. I was doing so well, and I was doing so well, and in terms of not getting hit, and I just failed that. Oh look, ring capsule, sweet. And you know, it's stuff like this when I get hit in the air and I lose my rings just instantly. Oh. Ow. So much for an epic throw. I think it depends on which enemy you throw then. And because those big enemies, I can't seem to throw far for some reason. Maybe they're not programmed that way. So, we've got 2 more enemies to destroy. At least so far it's 2 enemies. And the 2 projectile balls just exploded. Upon. And nope. Okay, so much for an epic finish. And our rank this time is gonna be that looks like a B rank.
That was easy.
So, no S rank. I was so close to the A rank mark. So now that we are done with the 3 trials, just like in Sonic's story, we have to use this eagle to go into the next stage. And since we're going into Kingdom Valley, we have a cutscene.
You look like you're in a hurry.
So, what's going on?
Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess. Darn it!
Okay, so now that we are in Kingdom Valley as Silver the Hedgehog, and now's a pretty badass start, just throwing all those crates at the enemies, just like bowling pins. And smash them together. Haha. Admittedly, that is satisfying to do. I guess when you get it right, Silver does have a pretty badass start in Kingdom Valley. I will give him that. But in terms of Kingdom Valley, since this is a pretty meaty level, it's not gonna be too interesting to talk about. Ugh, great. Oh, at least I'm making use of the well, Silver's secret ability. Well, I guess the only new thing in the stage are these pendulums that Silver can manipulate. An object that's just as big as the balls in the ball puzzle back in Dusty Desert, but for some reason Silver can manipulate. Oh, trust me, it's gonna get even worse in Silver's final boss, actually. Hey, I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, but God, that really drives the whole consistency issue home. But anyway, in terms of new gimmicks though, those pendulums though, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else. Well, Silver's Kingdom Valley is only 2 segments long. Sonic's was 4, Shadow's was 3, and Silver's is 2. I guess the number just simply lowers. There's no matter with each character you play as. Oh, yeah, at least that's what I think anyway. And of course, so anyway, I better find a different topic to talk about over this. Other than telling you guys, well, actually, the reason why I'm recording this now instead of just waiting a week is because I figured, you know what, I have 4 parts left, I might as well get it done now.
Not now.
And God, Silver's getting constantly gunned down. Anyway. But yeah, I figured I only have like 4 more parts left of this game, so I might as well just finish it up while I can. At least before the year ends. Because as I'm at the time of this recording, Christmas has passed, and I figured, you know what? Let's do it. I don't know if I can say the same for the final part, right? Because I actually do plan on something special for the final part. At least give a usual speech on why I'm still a Sonic fan to this day. You know, it's something like that. And just to show that, you know, that there are fans that really do support this game, even though the majority of this fan base consists of picky and whiny fanboys of the classics. And they believe that this game is the worst thing ever, and every Sonic game since Adventure 1, and it's just pretty terrible. You know, but I'm not like one of those fans. I'm pretty generous when it comes to this kind of stuff. And as for sprite videos, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Here. I don't know what ideas to come off with. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty time consuming to make a sprite video, especially if you want to get like a decent plot done. Then again, I don't want to, you know, talk too much about it. But, you know, it's a bit strenuous just to get a sprite video up. That's all. I mean, if I feel like doing it, then I'll do it. I mean, I have no problem with that. But I just don't have any ideas at the moment. The only idea I'm really thinking about doing is remaking the first few sprite videos, actually, as well as to continue the One Night at Freddy's series. He's finish it up with One Night at Freddy's 3. Well, finish up with One Night at Freddy's 4, because yeah, I have 2 more games to cover. Or at least parody. Meaning I have to do One Night at Freddy's 3 first. I think I got a plot down for One Night at Freddy's 3 though. And I think I have it down for One Night at Freddy's 4 as well. But yeah, I gotta think of other ideas for the time being. Yeah, I already got some ideas handled. There's only so much I can do. Maybe I should think about learning Adobe Flash or character art, maybe voice acting. I mean, just to like expand in my horizon, or not horizon, but expand the ideas is that my friend Charles and I would come up with. On the bright side, though, I am doing roleplay sessions with this other guy. Hey, so that's cool. Well, at least it's something for me to keep the fire. At least it's something that I can keep the fire burning for the time being, until I can think of an excuse. Well, that, and I guess another reason why I haven't been working on those sprite videos is because I'm actually working on the Robot's Adventure 2, Robot's Adventure sequel. Damn DeviantArt though. But damn you DeviantArt, you're making me You're making me further copy Sly 2's plot. You're making me do it episodic. I'm now doing, because since DeviantArt can save so much, I kind of have to do an episodic. I kind of have to make this sequel episodic, unfortunately. So to those that are reading it, I do apologize, but DeviantArt can be stupid at times. I hate it. And I hate it, and I hate it. but once I get it, so just like Sly 2's plot, it's gonna be consisting of 8 episodes. However, after the 8th episode, I will try and bunch them up into one cohesive story. So you guys, and make it a download like the first one. Make it a PDF download for you guys to read. So at least I have a strategy down, and I hope and hopefully this episodic strategy works, because I just hope it saves. As of now, I think I'm almost done with episode 2. I just gotta put that. I just gotta, oh yeah, I just gotta finish it. That's all. Then I'll post it up online. No problem. And yes, there will be a character cameo if you looked at this one guy, his DeviantArt. I won't say who he is until I post it up. Just because, who knows? Maybe you guys won't know this person, but what do you know? I'll at least credit the guy in the description of the fanfic. That's all. That, and I'm pretty sure, in the very beginning of the roleplay sessions, the guy the guy wanted to ask if one of his characters could be part of this, well, fanfiction that I'm writing. But since I had the story laid out, I kind of couldn't do it. So, ugh. And the video is lagging. Video lag. Yeah, great. Okay, now I gotta... 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hey. However, since his character is not gonna be part of the main plot, that's the reason why, hey, that character is gonna be a cameo. So yeah, we're back as Sonic. I know, it's been a while. And we still have access to the gems. But actually, believe it or not, I had to start and since I lost the sound in one file, I had to redo part 8 as well, the last part of Sonic's story. Meaning I actually got a different gem this time around. I probably won't show it off until an extra video. Well, by that I mean, getting thrown to the moon, because let's face it, that glitch is a classic. But the gem I have in this file, in this redo, is the Sky Gem. The Sky Gem pretty much it pretty much acts like a grappling hook. Like you throw it at a faraway place. It can only go so far, but since Sonic's meter is well programmed pretty poorly. Yeah, again, it's game breaking. You can literally launch yourself up into such high areas and go into parts that you're not supposed to be getting into. It's like the purple gem, only less mobile. Only it's less efficient actually, because you can only go in a straight line. Whereas with the purple gem, you can do like infinite jumps in all directions. And yeah. And video lag. You always gotta acknowledge the video lag. And so, just to make sure that you're in sync. At least I hope I'm in sync. So, let's grab all these missiles. Rapid fire. Here, just go rapid fire. The tower will fall eventually. Oh god. This is tense. Yeah, I made it. If you're gonna make jumps like that, I would recommend and you wait for the meter to refill, because it doesn't take long for the meter to refill. Oh, it's silver. It refills at a reasonable rate. You just gotta just remember, don't gun it. And I keep getting hit. I need rings to survive. Oh no. There we go. And I keep getting bombarded. Where's that ring? There it is. You're not getting away from me. So let's finish off this last enemy. And hooray, gold ring. It took me 11 minutes to beat this stage. So obviously there would be no such time bonus.
That was easy.
Well, he's... Oh, well, I think there is actually a time bonus. I feel stupid.
Elise!
Wait. There's still a way to change this. If we return to an earlier point in time, we'll be able to save her.
I understand.
Chaos Control!
Silver! I could handle this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right? You! I'll make sure to change Elise's fate. And that, in turn, should change your future, too. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah. Just save her.
I already said what I needed to say back in Sonic Stories, so I really shouldn't complain too much about it. So let's go. Oh no, wait, what? They jump into the same portal. Oh, well, I guess that means Silver's actually gonna help Sonic. Make sure. What?
I know how to save our world now. We don't have to change the past. I'm sure of it.
So you have a plan?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well then let's hurry. I sense his flames.
Man. Just no comment. At least not yet. See you all for part 23.